can you tell us what are some other examples of benefits that bones provide aside from nutrition and dental benefits?
The most important benefit is obviously nutrition and dental health, but very close is also entertainment, and especially for young dogs and puppies. Like I have a friend who got her very expensive shoes to chewed on, and she still has them.
No.
Every time she actually puts them on, she remembers that episode where my dog Pax actually didn't have a bone to play with on that day, and he chose the expensive shoes. We sorted it out. I was responsible, and yeah, I took them for a nice dinner, my friends. But it's super important for dogs to chew. Like if you have dogs and especially puppies in your house, they love to be entertained. They like to chew. Puppies like to eat different objects if they don't get chewing bones. Just about 2 weeks ago, my friends sent me a message that their dog was throwing up and not eating. And so I asked a few questions. I said, take her to an emergency. She most likely ate rocks. And sure enough, they took an x-ray. The rocks were there. They were bigger than the intestinal loop. So she had to go for an emergency surgery. Wow. So, it's super important to make sure that dogs eat the right stuff and that they don't get an opportunity to eat rocks and sand and plush toys. And we prevent that by giving them bone entertainment. And the larger bones, not marrow bones, but, lamb shanks or ribs or something like that, they can be entertained. Even older dogs love chewing on bones, and especially when they can move as much and can have as much fun outside. It's like a great enjoyment and entertainment. I give my dog Pax bones when I need to work. So and I now have learned that if I separate the veggies from his main meal, I can actually give him blended veggies where I mix a little blend, and he can again go to our recipe maker, learn how to make food. So I blend it. I put some omega oils and a little bit of olive oil because he likes the oil. So he eats the veggies on their own. And then I give him any kind of chunk of meat without cutting it, which is really good because he can chew. And if the meat has bones in it, it's wonderful because he can have the entertainment. So I've been doing that more like that lately. In the past, I used to feed ground meat and vegetables mixed in it. Pet stores have that a lot. But I think there is a value in giving the chunks because dogs would eat the chunks in nature. So
very good point.
So the entertainment benefit, can't emphasize it enough, and mental health benefits. Everyone talks about mental health in people.
Yep.
We should be talking about mental health of dogs. Can I tell you a story that happened to me about mental health? It's not necessarily bones.
Yes, of course.
I love actually taking Pax in different places. And here in Prague, there is a castle complex that is the largest castle complex in the world. That's where the president resides. But it's very friendly, and dogs can go in the premises. And so today, this morning, we went to the premises. And the first thing, I wanted my partner to take some pictures. So we sat down, and suddenly, I have a group of 30 Chinese tourists, with their cameras. It was very funny, not very pleasant, but I kind of thought, it's joy, right? So I kind of went through that. And then there was another group of school kids, and especially schoolgirls are just magnetized to dogs and Max especially because he's cute. So we spent 10 or 15 minutes, and they were plotting. I listened to them, and they were plotting how they're going to steal him and convince me that he would have better life with them and so on. And I could see Pax just shining. And I feel always really sorry and sad when I see dogs not getting social exposure, whether it's to dogs or other people. And it just it made me so happy. I would give anything to actually see dogs being more socialized, to have better life on that level. And it's so good for their mental health.
I agree.
And it's also for preventing behavior issues.
Yep.
So we kind of derailed from bones, but I think that it's super important to make this point. And we can talk in some future videos about socializing with dogs and what to do and what not to do.
And it makes us too so happy bringing them. So I think that shines through quite clearly.